No more waiting. No more waiting for you. For you. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with the new video to bless y'all with R&B the right way, the authentic way. Listen, as you can hear, I came in with Nicolay. Nicolay, Creative Theory, and JJ's No More Waiting. Like, yo, this song really inspired me a lot to actually get back in front of the camera to do current R&B bangers, for real, for real. So, yo, we talked about this song with Nicolay on the R&B Reps mini spotlight episode. And we talked about this song with Nicolay, and I got to tell him how inspiring this song was and how this song is just a banger. So y'all check that out. I'm gonna put that in the more info box because No More Waiting is a banger, y'all. For real, for real. Y'all see how that joint is just grinding in the end. Like, come on, yo. Woo! That joint is banger. It's such a banger, banger, banger. So y'all definitely check that out. But yo, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. If you're new to Junior's World of Soul, current R&B bangers, it's all about just showing that yo, our music is out there. R&B is here. We ain't going nowhere. It ain't never left. It ain't going nowhere and all that good stuff. But you know, with R&B kind of being at the bottom of the totem pole because the powers that be is letting it be at the bottom of the totem pole. For me, I love it too much for it to go down the way it's going down. So I said, yo, I'm going to create a show that I'm going to talk about 3 to 5 joints. And that's weekly. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting back into it. So it ain't been weekly. You know what I'm saying? I've been back last week and now we back this week. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I'm doing this and R&B is going ain't going nowhere and it's here to stay and it ain't never leave. It's the DNA of all music. You know what I mean? So yo, I know I don't like to keep y'all too long. Look, I got my little polo shirt that's buttoned all the way to the top. Yes, I came from work. So let's just get that out the way. Okay? Okay, just had to get that out the way because I know how y'all do. Y'all like he looking like he just came from work and did. Okay, but I got 4 joints for y'all today. These joints are bangers. I'm so ready to get into this. So you know I don't like to keep y'all too long. So let's just start this off, and we're gonna start it off with something like this. Here we go. Oh, Smile. Listen, listen. That Victoria Monet, listen. I am so happy that she is winning right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, child, Ariana. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna be shady. You know what I mean? But I am so happy that this girl is getting so much love because she deserves it, because she done wrote a lot, and a lot of her image was given to somebody else. But we gonna leave that right there, okay? But you know, I got introduced to her because of Ariana Grande. Um, you know, I think it was a song that it was done for the Orlando shooting that happened, and she wrote a song for Ariana Grande, and they did it. And I was like, well, who is this girl? And I was like, oh, and then to find out, I didn't know that Victoria Monet also helped write what is the song off Dirty Money? I hate. It's my favorite song on that album, and I can't think of it. I hate that you love me. Yeah, that. She actually helped write that. So, you know, that girl been in it for a minute. You know what I mean? But she came out with her EP Jaguar in 2020, and it was definitely a favorite of mine. Oh my God, like it's so many songs on that album that I enjoy. Dive, Experience, Ass Like That, and Touch Me. You know, I had some memorable experiences with that album right there. Huh. I wish that. Anyway. but yeah, that album was dope. Like I said, she had some bangers on that joint, and I played that a lot in 2020. And then Victoria, you know, then she started giving us like singles here and there. Like she gave us Coasting in 2021. You know what I mean? And then she went on about her business, went lived her life and had her kids. You know what I mean? Went away for us about 2 years. You know what I mean? And then she came out in March with Smoke with her and Lucky Day. And I was like, oh, she's back. And I love the record. I love the record. I love the video. So I was like, oh, this girl got an album coming. What we doing? And the joint is entitled Jaguar 2. And what I can say, my sister Chastity that had Midnight R&B Edition, me and her talked about Victoria Monet so much because I put her onto Jaguar, and me and her would talk about it so much, and she loved it. And I remember when she actually did a battle, a little nice little R&B battle, and it was Jaguar versus B7, and it was so fun. It was with Steph and Muse, and it was great. You know what I mean? Because it was like everybody was loving the songs on Victoria Monet's album, even though you were going for Brandy, but you still like those songs. So me and Chastity was like, when is she coming out with this album? Then we found out she was naming it Jaguar 2, and we was like, oh, we hyped for this. You know what I'm saying? So she finally released the album. And she released Party Girls, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the song. I mean, it got a little of that Tiwine there, but it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? But then she came out with On My Mama, and baby, them horns. I love horns. Hey, Elise, and I just it was like, okay, now I'm back at it again. So she finally came out with the album Jaguar 2, and I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to compare the two, because that's what I try to not do. Yeah, you got Jaguar 1, and yeah, and this is Jaguar 2, but you can't compare because she was in two different spaces when she did both. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed this. And honestly, when I think of listening to Jaguar 2, I'm not even thinking about Jaguar 1. Like, I'm not thinking about it. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed it. My favorites are How Does It Make You Feel, Goodbye, Stop, and I'm the One. Baby, I'm the one. Baby, that hit home there. It's like, I'm the one, hello. Just saying. You know what I mean? But it was a joint that I just kept playing over and over again. And this joint is all right. And this joint, when I heard it, I could not stop playing it. I was like, oh yes, I will be talking about this joint on Current R&B Bangers. So the first joint of Current R&B Bangers is coming from Victoria Monet, and this joint is entitled All Right. This joint is a jam, y'all. Let's get it started, baby. Hurry up my head tonight, throwing up my head tonight, cause I got this feeling like, alright. Hey! Oh! This joint now, you can't help but, yo, like, you can hear this joint in the club and keep, like, and then the lights flashing and all that kind of joint. You can literally, to be honest with you, if you think about any song and you try to compare or whatever, you can play Experience with her and Khalid and then play this record right after. Like, if you in that club vibe, yo, but this joint gives you, like, you can't help but to move to this joint. This joint is a banger for real, y'all. So listen, I recommend you guys go check out Jaguar 2. It's such a dope album. I recommend it. You will like it. All that good stuff. And listen, tell me what y'all think of them, the comment section. Let me know what y'all feel about Jaguar 2. Like I said, I really enjoy it. You know what I mean? So the first joint of R&B Bangers coming from Victoria Monet, and that is All Right. All right. All right. Now, I think I got his name right now because my brother has been telling me how to pronounce his name for the longest. Gareth Donkin. Woo! Gareth Donkin. Yes. So we're going to go to this. I'm mad that it played already, but y'all know how we do. We raw and uncut here. Hey, see, different. Hey, you know it. Gareth Donkin. Let me tell you, this guy I talked about in the last video. I might didn't say his name right and all that good stuff, but hey, you know what I mean? And I called him G. You know what I mean? Because I was like, yo, I never want to get anybody's name wrong like that. You know what I mean? Because Elise kills me for that. But hey, you know what I mean? I suck with names. I think y'all have been with me for 8 years now. Y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? But yo, I am so happy to talk about this dude again because he released his album Welcome Home, and like I was so excited for it because of how I found them. You know what I mean? It went from my boy Timogen to my boy Neltron to my brother Sin, and then it went down the line, and that just shows you how much music can connect to everybody. So getting into him and then listening to what he had already out there, I was just excited for this album to come out. And let me tell you something, Gareth, you did the darn thing with this Welcome Home. I cannot stop playing this record. You know what I mean? Like, it's so dope. You know what I mean? By your side. Nothing we can get through. Whenever. Tell me something. Um, a lot of those songs I talked about in the last one, but a lot of those songs made, this album. So it was like, I was just here for it. You know what I mean? But again, there was one song that I could not stop playing. And you know what that was? Looking for Me. I was like, yo, this one is the one. You know what I mean? Like, this joint is such a banger. And again, he got bangers on there, even though he got mid tempos and then he just got, what I'm saying, up tempos, but it's just the vibe of it all. And I told my brother Sin, we was talking about it back and forth, and I said, I feel like the vibe he gives, it might not have the same content, but I feel like his album gave me Embria and Urban Hang Suite put together as far as vibes. Like it's like it brings you in a way, and that's how I felt like Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite and Embria did, and I feel like his album did that. You know what I mean? And I was just like, it just feels so good. It is a feel good album. So I was like, I definitely got to talk about Looking for Me. This song is so dope. So coming on the second joint on Current R&B Bangers is Looking for Me, and this is from Gareth Donkin. So y'all gonna like this joint. You gonna like it, because if you don't, we fighting. Just saying. It's like, I'm kidding. No, I'm not. All right, here we go. Looking for me. Wrong melody, but it's all good. All right, come in. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, ah, just a nice little groove to it. I love this record. I just love this album. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a feel good album, and I think that's another thing I feel like mainstream R&B is missing. The ones that's mainstream, it's the feeling. It's fine. You know, I remember talking about a time where, yeah, everything, people didn't have the best voices, or the song might have been stupid, or whatever, but it was such a feeling to it. And I think Gareth Donkin is doing that with his albums and his songs, and it's just feeling that gets you. You know what I mean? I felt that way when I heard "Tell Me Something" and "Something Different" and "Dreaming" and what else? God, I'm thinking of "Give It to Me" and it's another one. It's another one. Oh God, is it Ease? Yes, Ease. It's the feeling, and he brought that into the album, and I think it's amazing. I definitely want you guys to check it out. The album is titled "Home," "Welcome Home." You will enjoy it. It's a vibe, and I'm telling you, Gareth did his damn thing. So y'all, the second joint of Current R&B Bang is coming from Gareth Donkin, and this joint is entitled "Looking for Me." Okay, let's keep it moving, because like I said, I don't want to keep y'all long at all, at all. So let's start this like this. No. I want to get it to the right part, but it really don't matter when it comes to her. So. Oh, love don't feel like it used to. Ha! Keeping the FE vibes going from Nicolay to Be My Fiasco. Y'all know Be My Fiasco is family. You know what I'm saying? Nicolay is family. You know what I mean? And she came on Catch That, and she talked about her album, and we did it. One of her first interviews talking about the album, so we was honored to do that. And then we met Be My. Like, she's just awesome. She's just family. You know what I mean? And this song Love Feels was helped who helped her write it was Phonte from Foreign Exchange, and Zoe and Tall Black Guy that produced the record. You know what I mean? But this is an R&B anthem. Love Fields is an R&B Reps anthem, like for real, right, sis? When you see this, I know you gonna nod because it is. But y'all go check out Where I Left You. If you haven't, you're missing out on great music for real, for real. But this song that I'm gonna talk about, Be My Fiasco and Phonte actually hooked up with Rory, and he did a project. I thought it would be different, and he got like a lot of R&B artists because Rory is an R&B head, so he loved like R&B. You know, he loved R&B heads. You know what I mean? He loves R&B music, so he did a joint uh, just with all R&B artists. So he hooked up with Phonte and Be My Fiasco, and on the joint they have on the album called The Other Side. And this song is just so dope. It's so 80s. It's such a smash. And I was like, I gotta talk about this when I come back. I know it came out in like June or July, but hey, better late than never. So this joint is The Other Side, and this was Phonte and Be My Fiasco. Jam, y'all. It is a jam. You hear me? It is such a jam. So here we go. Hey, hey, woo, ah, uh, go be my. I just had to jam right quick to her. Like, I just love her voice. Like, her vocals is so amazing. Like, I love Be My. Like, she's just awesome. You know what I mean? But this joint is smooth. It gives you 80s vibe. It gives you foreign exchange vibes. You know what I'm saying? So you know the joint is real. You know what I mean? Hey, Zoe, Phonte, can we get a lot I Love 80s albums again? That's just a joke. Zoe, inside joke. But y'all, this joint is dope. Listen, the family, the foreign exchange family, which I call them family, always gives you good music, feel good music. Listen, you got everybody a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So when foreign exchange get together, they gonna give you a smash, and that's what Phonte and Be My Fiasco did. The joint is called On the Other Side, and this is the third joint on current R&B bangers. Love that record, man. Love that record. Okay, keeping this going. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. We almost there. All righty. All right. Let- Oh, I thought I remember the word. Well, that is Heat from Aaron Camper. And yo, this joint takes me back to my old apartment when I was doing current R&B bangers, and I was in it for like maybe 2.5 years by now. And I remember finding Aaron, and I just remember like loving this record, and I was just like, oh my god! And he had horns in there. Yes, I love horns, as you guys know, and I just loved it. And I was like, oh my god, like yo, I gotta talk about this. And this dude had bangers on that high def EP, and the horns is wailing on it. But I kind of lost touch with him a little bit because there's so much music out there, so I did lose touch with him. But I realized in 2021 he changed his name to Camp. He's no longer Aaron Camper anymore. He's just Camp, and he got some bangers too, like Issues and Ties and High from his Therapy EP. And then in 2023 he came with Taste, and he came with I Don't Care with my boy Kevin Ross. And then in August, he released his EP entitled Summer Baby. And he got joints like Summer Baby, that's a banger. I Don't Care with Kevin Ross, You, and Naked. And that song kind of takes me back to the Aaron Camper days. That song, you know what I mean, when you listen to it. But I definitely want y'all to check it out. But he got a banger with my family, Be My Fiasco. She out here, people. Y'all better be checking for Be My and stop playing, yo. She dope, yo. Camp wanted her on his project, she on it. You know what I mean? My girl is Yo, Be My is dope. And they got a joint that they entitled Stereo. And I was like, yes, I'm going to get back on current R&B bangers and I'm going to talk about it. So here's the fourth joint of current R&B bangers. It's coming from Camp and Be My Fiasco. And here is Stereo. All righty. Let's start it. Yeah, we can start it here. Hey! Come on, Stereo. Hey! Yo, this joint is a banger. Like, you cannot help but to jam to this joint. Like, this joint knocks for real. You know what I mean? I was playing the joint in my car and I was like, ooh. I wanted it to be a little longer, but it's all good. But the joint is dope. Yo, y'all definitely need to check out Camp. His EP Summer Baby. It's a dope joint. My girl Be My is on there. Y'all need to like really check her out if you haven't. But for real, this joint is a banger. Listen. Camp Be My. We need a video. Can we get a video for Stereo, please? I think that would be dope. You know what I mean? So please give that. I need that. Thank y'all. But that is the fourth joint on current R&B bangers that's coming from Camp and Be My Fiasco, and that is Stereo. Yo, I gave it y'all 4 bangers. I tried to leave it up to 20 minutes, but hey, y'all know how we do. Things happen, stuff happens, but hey, it's all music related. The 4 joints that I talked about this week was Victoria Monet with All Right, Gareth Donkin with Looking For Me, Phonte and Be My Fiasco with Outside on Rory's project, and Camp and Be My Fiasco's Stereo. Just gave y'all straight heat, y'all. Listen, current R&B bangers is back in effect, y'all. I'm not leaving y'all no more. I left y'all for like 4 months. We're not doing that no more. You know what I mean? I'm back. Music is here, giving it to y'all, and we gonna do this. You know what I mean? But I got some R&B rep church announcements before I get up out of here. Want y'all to check out our current episode of Mariah Carey's Music Box. It's turning 30. We did this amazing episode with our brother Mark Chappelle. It's so funny. The anniversary of Music Box is on Thursday, but we did the episode like 2 weeks ago and we put it out, you know what I'm saying, just to try to get before everybody start throwing anniversary stuff out there. We want to get ours out first, you know what I mean? But with that, Mark also, he works with Albumism and he actually did a 30th anniversary tribute. So I want y'all to definitely check it out. I'm gonna put that in the more info box and all that good stuff. Definitely support that. And he actually put our video into the article, so that was dope. You know what I mean? But yo, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers with the R&B Reps on YouTube. We're over 700. Listen, share us to people that love R&B. Like, do what you can. We trying to reach 700. We trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're on a mission, y'all. So if y'all can help us here at Junior's World of Soul, my subscribers here, y'all can go over there and hit that subscribe button. That will be great. I'm gonna put everything in a more info box. Y'all just show us some love. You know what I mean? But y'all know what I like to do. I like to come in with a new joint, but I like to exit with a classic. This joint was number 1 55 years ago, and it's from the Queen. I mean, it's from the Queen. What more can we say? And this joint is definitely a classic, and you will sing along with it. And if you don't, something is wrong. So here we go. I love you, but I love you. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, baby, I love you. I love y'all, man. Peace.